Morning YouTubers, and welcome to Weaste Allotments. Today I've got several clips I want to be showing you. Further ado, let's crack on with the first one, which is the last of the garlic that I'm going to be growing this year. So go and have a look at the video. Well guys, here we are again with yet more garlic, and the two varieties I'm going to be putting in. The last two varieties I'm going to be putting in is this Casablanca garlic. There's about 45 cloves there in this one, and we're doing this Cristo garlic. It's a French garlic. It's very strong, and there's another 40 odd cloves there. They're not very big, these, by the way. Nothing like the porcelain white or the elephant garlic, but yeah, these are the last of the garlic what I'm going to be growing this year. So what we got, let's have a recount of what we're going to be growing. We're going to grow in Solent white, porcelain white, elephant garlic, Marco, Casablanca and Cristo garlic. So we're doing 6 different varieties of garlic. They're all soft neck varieties. I always do them because they seem to store better. So yeah, they're the last 2. So these will be going in about a week and a half time. Earlier today I planted some Marco out. I did 3 lines of Marco. I've still got the porcelain white to go in and the elephant garlic yet. They will be going in a few days time. Like I said, these will be going in a week after. So there we go. So there you go, there's the Castro and there's the Casablanca. They're the last 2 varieties of garlic I'm going to be doing this year. We're doing porcelain white, Solent white, Marco and elephant garlic. 6 varieties in total. Now here's a clip of where I've just put the Marco, so let's go and have a look at that. Okay, today I've just put 3 rows of Marco in here. I didn't show you, but it didn't bore you me putting them in. But believe it or not, there's 3 rows, and it was putting on the 27th of the 10th 2015. That's just for me to remember these when I actually put them in. But you know, they've got every chance of coming up. They've all been chitted, and there should be 3 rows up there in next to no time. So we'll keep an eye on that. Remember that date, guys, 27/10/15. Okay, so that's where the Marco is, and the Castro and the Casablanca will be going in that bed along with the cabbages. The porcelain white and the elephant garlic will be going in the bed what's got the parsnips in. So that's basically the garlic. We'll be planting the elephant garlic and the Solent white. No, it's sort of porcelain white, sorry, sometime in the week. So I'll show you that we're planting them because they're really nice. You'd be able to see them a mile away when I'm doing it. So I'll show you them going in. Other than that, that's basically the garlic ready. It just looks after itself for the rest of the year. So I thought, well, since my cauliflowers are a big failure, I thought we'd start some more off. So here's a clip of me starting some more collies off. Okay guys, today I'm going to be sowing some of these all-round collies, and well, as you can see there, hang on, no you can't see there, let's try and get the, it tells you blue, can sow in October. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to sprinkle some of these in here. Considering they're only 60p for the pack, it can be absolutely really generous. Like I said, I'm not faffing about. I'm just going to put as many in as I possibly can, because we don't have to worry about seeds, because I've got over 300 packs. So that's the date, what they're in date till 2017. So what I've got to do now It's got a bit of compost. Just cover them lightly. Oops. This is clover compost, by the way, guys. I'm just going to give them a gentle watering and leave them in the greenhouse. Trust me to move it out of the way. But that's it, really. I'm just going to stick a little label in. And yeah, all year round collies, we need to get some started because the last lot failed, unfortunately. And you can still put them in now, so it's a win-win situation. So now I'm just going to give them a quick watering and put them in the greenhouse. So there we go. That's the collies. Now they're all year round collies. I mean, you can actually put the seeds in now. I actually just saw on the packet the packet there. So we've got them in a warm place in the greenhouse. We'll just leave them, see what happens. They should germinate. Shouldn't be any problems with them. And we'll prick them out and put them into stations. We'll get 40 of them. We only need 15 really, but I'll do as many as I can. We'll pick the better ones out. We'll plant them out. Since I was doing the seeds, I come across this pack of seeds which was from 2012. So I had checked this video out. There's a little clip here. Right guys, I'm just going to try a bit of an experiment here. I've got some very old seeds here, and they're basically the beetroot, and I was curious to see whether they'd still germinate, even though they're out of date by by a couple of years. So I just found these. So what I'm going to do is give it a go. Why not? Just got something to do over winter. A bit of soil, but this is, by the way, I'm doing it in clover. Sorry about the wind, guys. It's really windy today. There we go. Just press it down gently, not putting much weight on it. All I'm doing is making sure the seeds come in contact with the soil. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to label these, and I'll tell you what the date is. The seeds, best before 2012. There you go. So we're going to see whether they come up, and just, you know, something to do over the winter, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be stuck around down here with nothing to do. So it's, you know, if they come up, we'll probably try and grow them in the greenhouse where it's a bit warmer, until things are ready to go in the greenhouse, and we can whip them out, and we can start going the spring stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to know whether these seeds would be viable, even though they're like out of date by 3 years. So yeah, let's keep an eye on them and see how they do. I'll mark them out and put the date on and what have you, so we know what they are. Right, moving on. Yeah, that's beetroot, 2012. It's about 3 years out of its sell-by date, so I thought, well, why not see what happens if I plant them, see if any of them come up. Just an experiment. They're in the same places where the collies are, on a shelf, so keep an eye on them, see if they come up. If they come up, they're great, might even plant them. I've already got some there to go in, but we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens. Just a bit of an experiment, really. What was the other thing I wanted to show you? Oh yeah, let's take a look at the broad beans, see how they're doing. Hi guys, now here's my broad beans. Now I was saying, if I got over 75% of my broad beans coming up, it would be an absolute success. Well, I've got well over 3/4 of the seeds germinated. So far I've got there's 8 more to actually come through, and they're coming through daily. But again, there's 54 seeds there, and 8 of them still to come through. So if we was to say you do the percentages, it'd be about 82% success rate there, and there's still time for these broadbeans, the rest of them, to catch up. So I'll keep you informed to see if they all come up. But as you can see, they're doing really well, and it's only took them a week to actually come up. So I'm well chuffed with that. Well, there you go, guys. The broadbeans there's about 46 of them up now, so it's about 80% of them have actually germinated. Out of the 54, 46 are up, and I reckon some of the rest of them will be up. So we'll keep an eye on them, see how they do, see if they all come up or not. I'd like to get 100% germination like I got on my garlic and everything else. The reason why I want to get for them to germinate, all to germinate, is because the way I store my seeds, and if the actual come up, it means that at least I'm preparing the seeds for for the next planting next year. Basically, I'm storing them right. So that was the reason why I want them all to come up, to be quite honest with you. What else have we got going on here? I'm trying to think of so many things, different things what we've been doing. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I was going down the East Lancs, the 580 towards Leeds today. Hit the roundabout there at Lee. You've got a petrol station on the left hand side. Car veers to the left. Straight past the petrol station, 100 yards up, veers into this big garden centre, pulls up, handbrake comes on, car stalls. So I thought, well, since I'm at the garden centre, I might as well have a walk around it. Well, that's what my excuse was. It was the car what took me there, it wasn't me. So anyhow, we're inside the garden centre, and the corner of my eye sees this box of mushrooms, £3.50. So I'm looking at it there, I thought, do I really want it? And I put it back. Anyhow, I turned away to walk away, and all of a sudden this thing fell off into my hands. So I thought, since it made the effort to fall into my hands, we'll go and buy it. So here's the mushrooms, guys. There's a couple of clips, so bear with me and I'll be right back.
Hi guys, as I was saying on the allotments today, I was going to bring the mushrooms home and I was going to get them started. So they're the mushrooms that I'm going to be growing, Suffolk button mushrooms. So what we need to do is put 2/3 of this stuff in the bottom of this. But before we do that, we've got to stick half a litre of water. Put this into this bag here. I do believe I'm putting a lot of water in here, but yeah. So, oh god. Well, there you go, guys. I think that says it all, doesn't it? I'm going to have to end the video here because I'm spilling it everywhere. I think we should have listened to the advice and kept it in the sink. But we'll be back in an hour. Okay, now we're going to mix this stuff into this compost, this mushroom compost, and well, it's a bit terrible, to be quite honest with you. I have to use a spoon to dig most of this out. Right, spread that about a bit. Now we've got to break this up. And sort of fold it in, so the instructions go. I think I'm going to get them down and dirty here. Well, that's the contents of the bag, and it says to let it all fluff up. So what I'm going to do now is quickly wash my hands, and I'm going to put this bag over the top of it, and the job should be done. Okay guys, the mushrooms are now been mixed in with the compost. It's all been fluffed up like it says on the instructions. I put a plastic bag over it. The bag that I had was no good at all. So we've covered it in this composting bag. So what we're going to do now for the next 7 days, we're going to leave it. I think it's 6 days we've got to leave it. I'm just trying to get this bloody lid back on here, which is not really working, but I think we've got it. Maybe, yeah. So now we're going to just leave that there. We're going to put that in the shed, and we'll come back in 6 days. Take the plastic off. We'll leave it in a dark place in the shed. It's nice and warm there. We'll put some bubble wrap around it as well to keep the temperatures up. And we'll keep an eye on it over the next few weeks and see what we get. So there we go. There's the mushrooms. Suffolk button white mushrooms. Very nice. Now they're in the shed on the allotments now in the plastic bag. I take the bag off in about 5 more days, then leave them in the dark, and hopefully we might get some mushrooms. So I'm looking forward to them mushrooms, guys. I think Sean and up from the Alt channel, and I think it was Rick Van Man bought some, the bigger mushrooms though, and I nearly choked when I saw how much they cost. Honestly, God, you could have gone to Wales for the day. I'm not too sure it was either £18.50 or £13.50. It was one of them two. Now I do know Sean actually got some mushrooms. I don't know how many mushrooms he got. I'd like to know how many mushrooms he actually got. He did get the first crop, but did he get any more? That's what I want to know. So Sean, if you're watching the video, mate, how many mushrooms did you get out of that box? And how much was it? Because it wasn't cheap. But like I said, I paid £3.50 for mine. So it's, I mean, if nothing happens, at least I'm going to get a nice tray, a bit of compost, and a lovely little box, cardboard box to put my seeds in. So it's not that bad really, is it? So there we go. That basically is the roundup of the things I was doing over the last day or two. I do want to give Bill from Ulster Allotments a shout, because this guy cracks me up. I was talking to him on Facebook last night, and it turns out he's got about 853 subscribers. And wink wink, he tells me, he says, if he doesn't get the 1,000 by Christmas, 1,000 subscribers, he's going to have a public execution of Jaunter. Now guys, you can save Jaunter by subscribing to his channel. I told you I'd have a line to crack there, Bill. So yeah, if you want to save Jaunter, go and subscribe to his channel. I'd say it won't be the worst thing you do in your life. He's a very funny guy, has me in stitches. I love the guy's expression. How the hell he keeps his face straight, I'll never know. But here's Bill's channel. Go and check him out, guys. He makes me laugh. So that's it. I'm going to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel now, and leaving your kind comments. Without you, it wouldn't be worth doing it. And it's a pleasure having you all on my channel. There's some cracking channels out there that I'm actually subscribed to, and over up and coming days I'll be giving a few of them a shout out again, to let people know that they're out there. So I'm going to head off home now and have my breakfast. I'm just going to come and take the eggs out of the chicken coop, and I'm going to drive away. The car will take me home rather than go to another one of these garden centres. It's got a mind of its own, this car. Talks to me as well, and I talk to it back. Never listens to me, that bloody computer, and it's a waste of time.
Hey dear. Right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys, and subscribing. I'll see you real soon with a competition. Alright? Bye for now.